Welcome back to Dr. V Dub Creations. Wanted to kind of bring everybody up to date since I've kind of took a break here going to Bug Jam. Kind of had a little bit of a pause. And I have a bunch of new subscribers thanks to Ian, Rochelle, and Jamie from Full Custom Ian on YouTube that was on Full Custom Garage on Motor Trend. He wore one of my shirts and took a big jump in subscribers. So I kind of want to bring all the new people up to date on what I've got going and what's next on the agenda. And we ended up, I wanted to take a Dune buggy I was building to Florida to Bug Jam. And I have a Speedster kit car that I finished up and took it. And it was nice because I ended up pulling off a first place. And down there it's tough because the competition in the kit cars was big time tough. There was a lot of nice cars. And other projects, I bought my wife this bug truck that's mainly got bus or stuff in the back built. It'll be cool. It's in a rough stage now, but we're gonna make it cool. She's always wanted one, and I figured this one has a good start. So we'll see where this ends up. We're gonna take it home here so we can start on it because our winter is coming pretty quick. And then I've got my good old dependable chop top that I took to Bug Jam last year and just kind of drive it around, enjoy it. It draws a lot of attention. And got my 68. It's a 2332. It's got pretty much the best of everything, and it really runs hard. It's fun because it looks kind of stock, and people are kind of surprised when they see how it runs. And then I've got this 75 Beetle, 18,000 miles, original paint. I've sold that to a good friend of mine in Florida. He wants to finish putting it all back together. The gentleman had died that owned it and kind of had it tore apart, changing a few things. And he wants to get it done and keep it. Original tires, still in great shape. It's amazing. And then this car is a 62 that I bought from Ian when I met him. Rust-free, pretty much original paint. I even got the original plates when the guy had bought this car originally. And that is going to be a Pimp Herbie. I'm going to put a roof in it. I've got a lot of the stuff already started on it. Got the fat chrome rims. It'll be a cool car. I've built a Love Bug, a Monte Carlo, and a NASCAR Herbie, and this one will be kind of my final one. And then I've got a spare Dune buggy that I bought that I'm going to start on here once I get the other Dune buggy kind of out of my way. It's almost done. I will do a video when I get back to my home shop. And then this is one of Ian's cars that I had bought. And I'm going to take it home and get going on it and get it finished up. Has a few fine-tuning things that Ian didn't have time to get completed. So now that he's on YouTube, he has way more time to concentrate on stuff, where when he was on TV, the limits and time frames are unbelievable. So that'll be cool. I got this 67 I bought. Actually, I'm going to use a bunch of the parts on my wife's bug truck. I've got some stuff if people need that want to buy it. I got a bunch of the original stuff for it, but I'm not going to build it just because I don't have the time and too many other projects. And this chassis here is all blasted. This is from the yellow car that Ian had. It was called Change of Plans. and it's ready to go back home and get epoxied and get it ready. So that's kind of what I got here in my warehouse for right now. I am heading to my home shop, and I will kind of share some of the projects that are there. Well, I'm back at my home shop. This is the Dune buggy that I planned on taking to Bug Jam. It was getting awful close. It just kind of was, getting to the wiring. But it'll be a very cool dune buggy for somebody. The underneath is all bed lined, colored, and I flaked it, and it'll make somebody a nice piece, because I'll probably sell this one and move on to my other one, because I don't really need two of them. It's going to have an orange theme with the striped seats, and the back seat is going to have stripes through it, and then the roll bar is sitting there. So it'll be a neat project. I wish I could have took it, because a friend of mine had a dune buggy down there, and we could have had maybe some fun with them. But it'll get done. And then here is Ian's other creation. This one is the change of plans car, and main reason I opened up the front is there was no way to access a gas tank or wire it, and I put inner structure in it, built inner fender wells and stuff for it to keep the water and stuff from going in, and give it some more structure in the front. I am going to put suicide doors on it just to kind of keep the cool factor going. I put a smoothie dash I got to finish up. This kind of got put on the back burner for a little bit, but it'll fly along pretty quick when I get to it. It'll get done sometime this winter. And then I've got a Gia that I've been bouncing around for a couple years now. It kind of gets always stuck on the back burner, but most of the body work's done. I got a little bit in the quarter to finish, but it should be done pretty quick. The pan on it is pretty much all I got to do is just detail it. It has all been done. This is the next car I'm starting. It's a 63 ragtop and chopped. It's got a turbocharged 2110 motor that I'm putting in it. It'll be a lot of fun. Has a lot of good trinkets with it. Pretty good sized turbo goes in it. That's the setup that goes on the motor. It'll be cool. Just got to get around to it. Got my shop kind of a mess. I come back from Florida and bought a new Tundra and trying to put all the stuff off my other one on it. But there's the Gia pan. It's got all new pans, been blasted. I need to epoxy prime it and paint it. Finish putting all the new brake lines and everything on it. But that's kind of where I am on projects. And I'm hoping to keep sailing along on them and get somewhere here. But that's kind of where I'm at on my projects. And this is the chassis back here that goes to the turbo car. That is literally, I got a mess. There's the motor. There's the chassis. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes, everything. It'll be a good, solid, nice car. Just got to get some, when you thrash on a car getting them ready for a show, always end up with a mess, at least I do. So the Dune buggy I'll finish up here in the next couple weeks. It'll really be a clean, nice car for somebody. And I'll move on to my turbo chop top. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and help keep America beautiful.